Grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Take a breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Fam, just move your body. Drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on, drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on, drink it. Lift and drink it. Come on. Drink that health in. Drink. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. What? Drink your water. Drink. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink. What? Drink your water. Drink. Drink your water. Man, it feels so good to be standing in the congregation of the mighty, in the home of the stubborn minority, in the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Tim. Of course, you know this is a Heart of a Simple production all day, every day. We strive to blow up your old paradise. We are in the place to be. We are building, family. And I am so glad that you are right here with us right now in the place, man. I am so hyped. Listen, we have moved into the week of Kujichagulia during our season break. Yep. It's so long, it don't even fit in the top of my screen. Let me go. I'm gonna go and fix that. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna fix that because I don't understand how that slipped past production. Oh, I'm production. I don't know how that slipped past production, but somehow it slipped past. So we're gonna fix that real quick and we're gonna make it fit. There it go right there. We're gonna make it fit. We're gonna make it fit because it don't make no sense. They don't make no sense. How in the world did that slip past anime? Anime? How did that slip past? Huh? I don't want no excuses. How it slipped past? Oh, you got the same response every time. Just Thunder or that other one. Oh, they're the other one. Okay. But anyway, family, we are here right now. We are here to do the Daily Toast Ritual. This is the ritual. I'm glad that you are joining us at the top of the week. And whatever day of the week you're watching this, I want to make sure that principle, that day, rocks with you and rocks with you in power. So those of you that want to come back and check out the toast, by all means, feel free to do that. Right now, Gye-Nyame, we are on break. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like, break? Yeah, it's Kwanzaa time. We got other stuff we got to work, and also we got to get our minds and ourselves together. So those that have signed up for the Nguza Saba Challenge e-course, I will not be in the chat until January 9th or 1923-7. Man, family. I am hyped about the e-course. I'm hyped about the things that we're going to be able to do for the subscribers in 2023. I am hyped about the new goal that has been set for 2023. And we'll be talking about all that in time. Just be patient with us and we're going to build with you. Yo, it's up and it's popping, but now it's time for us to salute our ancestors. Right now, I'm sipping on that ambrosia water. That ambrosia water. Right? Now, what I got in here, you know what I forgot to put in here? I forgot to put that ambrosia sea moss. But I have ambrosia, I have the water, I have the honey. I also have some ginger up in here. Yeah. So we're going to toast the ancestors up good. I don't have the ambrosia sea moss in there. This we will be able to ship. It's just a matter of me perfecting the production and how I want it to taste. Foams up as well. You see that? Cleve said he's going to start working on the order tomorrow. He's off. He's going to start working on that order. I'm looking forward to it. We got people calling in talking about, hey, you still do that ambrosia? I said, well, I turned it over to my son. I will check with him and see when he could fit us into his busy schedule. You know, I know he making shirts. I know they making shirts, fam. They've been over there. They've been over there on doing the late night thing. You know what I'm saying? So now, for those is like, well, brother, how do we know when you on breaking stuff? Now, I'm gonna make the calendar available to supporters because I got to send out some information about the Kwanzaa. Now, we are having a citywide Kwanzaa. I haven't got the schedule yet for the citywide Kwanzaa, but I am letting you know that we are Gye-Nyame and the Lady Warriors and the Millennium Warriors are combining our efforts, and we're doing a Kwanzaa celebration on the 30th. And that will be the Nia. No, that won't be the Nia for Kwanzaa. You know what? Kwanzaa falls back on Emoja this year. Wow. That's kind of off. Wonder what happened. That's off. All right. So Kwanzaa falls back on, no. Yeah, it falls on Umoja. So, damn, the days match up. So you know what? Our calculations might be up. I gotta call Kwame. This is crazy because we lost a year. See, because it was supposed to line back up on, oh my God. Yeah, it was supposed to line up next year, not this year. So we got 12/26, 12/27, 12/28, 12/29. So on 12/30, from 6:30 to 10, we'll be at Wolf Park, right? We got a Kwanzaa celebration, limited space, family, limited space. So you're gonna all have to RSVP. Let me get that number so that you can. Oh damn! I got to get the number so that you can RSVP for those that are interested in coming. I will. No, better yet, get on our email list because I'm going to send out the RSVP information over the email list. It'll be in the next email that I sent out. Right? You're gonna need the RSVP. We only got room for 100. We're probably at 50 right about now. And we're gonna have a good time. Come out and meet us. And people in the tribe are gonna be receiving their promotion. They're gonna be receiving their rank, their official rank beads. Man, let's give them a round of applause. Now, just in case I don't get to say this, I want to say first off, I want to give a round of applause to all of the Kujichagulia, baby, because we are in the week of Kujichagulia. And we also want to big up the Umoja babies because this is launching on Umoja. So we want to salute all the Umoja babies. Y'all know it's going down at 5:45 a.m. Well, maybe not for the next couple of weeks, but y'all do know it goes down at 5:45 a.m. And I'm gonna let y'all know some other stuff we're gonna be doing with Kwanzaa because I got a lot of footage that I could be sharing, but it'd be eating up my stuff, so I can't stream right. So I want to make sure that everything is going down. All right, so let's get to our toast first off. Giving credit, remembering, and calling on the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our creator and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Oh, man, it's a very simple journey. We're going to move quickly from there. We're going to move directly into our personal ancestors. And I'm going to go down the whole list because this is ritual time. So we lifting up our glass to our personal ancestors, lifting up our glass, man. All right, let's go on and do our list. We got Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert and Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Gaston, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Elvira Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Damon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Fallar, Montague Pimentel, Nomo X, Pet Mont, Romilly Core, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamau, the Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Broford, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss for this role, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Puddin, Luxter Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend Jane Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Del Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird, B.D. Sarah Well, Levita Farmer, I go to Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury, Singh, Linda Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merrill B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Willis M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tristan Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza, Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther, Keisha Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Gerald Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, No, my fault. Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolton, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover here, the Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Banks, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kempty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Derrida Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hallie Vester, May Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Don Amateur Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Franklin Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, Tamika Russell, Dean Mayonnaise, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We also have William Walter West. Can I get some music, anime? Good God, it's awful quiet. Can the brother get some music? Oh, you got it on? You gonna try to sit there and act like the music been on all this time? Woo, girl, you must not know how hard it is out there in the world. She don't know how hard it is out there in the world. Let's continue. We got William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Yoda Basiji Falani, Jim Robson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scannonberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up, Junior William Johnson, Wilbur Long, Mario County, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evers Sr., Sam Evers Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, R.G. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sisbar, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley. Where am I at? Hold on. Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word, the first Ace Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, Dave Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth, Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Rosen, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Toure, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Junko Shea, George, and Hallie Johnson, Archie Marker Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Becker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Here, Tubman K. Spencer Sturgeon, Charlie Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron, Nino, Baby Hatchet, Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hashtag, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Nadine Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Hughes Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Avis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Rome Alls, Henry West Stanton, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Merrill Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruben Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Margaret Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevea Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Eagles, Rayshawn Easley, JaVale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Laura Fernandez, Jacqueline Brothers, Reginald Ivor, Mazarine Cooper, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. Then we have right now in our black book, we have Georgia Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham. We got Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Scott Sr. Got Elder Clarence Knuckle, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Chandonette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alauti Sue Walter, Emma Walter, James Randolph Child, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Creamy Mackey. We got Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Imogene White, Talchin, Roger White. We got R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, Chillar Woods, Lennox Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, R.V. Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha Demond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Charles A. Young, got Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Singh, Glass Corporal, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth the Don. You got Saban Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Minter, Mary Smith, Juanette Florence, Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jenny Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reeson, Nanette Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, got Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner. We got Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Pam Johnson, Vera and Reese Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallop, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Albert, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses out of Spade, Ira Branson, Eric Winston, Dan Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny, Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Lena Shepard, Brett L. Woodland, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson. We got William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson, Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wilford, Frederick Smith, James Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, got Irene Harris, Kylie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak, Vivian Johnson, BJ Jones, Avigel, Robert Leto Monterosa, Chet Word, Mama Rahani, Delray Michelle Nash, Joseph Lane Miller III, Renoko Rashidi, Bobby Battle, Fred Gatson, Tracy Gatson, Adora Gibson, Elder Simba, Brother Bashir, Tommy Hustle, also known as Tommy the Barber, Elder Phil Haynes, Arminta Brantley, Aunt Walker, Aunt Carol Walker Welsh, Carrie Ann Brooks, Jeremiah Williams, Tony Smith, Antoinette Pinson, Juanita Mosley, Michelle Simons, Irene Johnson, Aunt Pauline, Nanny Baker, Ian Dabney, Quincy Yelder, Josiah Miller, Brother David Moore, Lisa A. Smith, Willie Thomas, Never Fitzgerald, Odessa Bell, Mary Lou Rosello, and Yay Motley. Family, we lift up our glass. We lift up our glass. We lift up our glass. And we say the word of power around these parts. Ashe. Family, we done saluted our ancestors. Let's move to the present moment right now. We are in a moment of Kujichagulia. We are in the week of Kujichagulia. We are in Kwanzaa season, family. And the question that I ask and I have to go on and I have to wrestle with for myself, and I know you have to wrestle with, or you should be wrestling with. What are you doing with your time? What are you doing with your moment? What are you doing with your now? Are you building upon it and erecting something that will shelter your children in the future, or are you just giving away your time? You know, those of us that pledge to do something better for the next generation, we lift up our glass, we salute this moment. We recognize the power in this moment, and we lift up a high and we say Ashe. From there, we move to the future. Our children's children on to infinity. We lift them up, we lift them up, we lift them up, and we say Ashe. From there, we want to move to all of our relations. We lift up and we toast all of our relations. And we say, Ashe. From all of our relation family, this is for those special causes that you may have, lifting it up. Come on now. What's those special causes? Anybody got special cause out there? Anybody got anything they want to toast, anything they want to lift up? Come on now. I'm waiting. Okay, cool. Also, we want to lift up those who are in need of the healing energy of our collective, those that are in need of that wellness energy. So we're going to lift up our glass. We're going to sell out that balanced healing energy to all those. Come on, say some names. Say names. Come on. Come on. Ashe. From there, family, we move to that selfish toast. This is for you. This is for those out there doing that work. We lifting up the glass for all of you out there doing that work. I know some of you out there doing that work. If your glass is empty, you can't help nobody else. So we lift up our glass. Come on now. We lifting it up. We lifting it up. Ashe. Right. This for you. And I ask you the same question I ask all the time. What is it that you need in this moment to move towards your greatness? Come on. I lifted it up. Ashe. From there, we move to our tribal toast. I'm lifting up the tribe, family. My tribe is Gye-Nyame. What's your tribe? Been telling y'all the tribe up. Come on now. What's your tribe? You know, I'm a Kuji born, proud member of Gye-Nyame Media, right? Gye-Nyame Tribe. Gye-Nyame Journey Tribe. However you want to say it. GNJ. However you want to say it. That's my tribe. What's your tribe? Come on now. Lift it up. Ashe. Now I want to lift up the most beautiful, the most wise, the most intelligent, the bravest, and the boldest individual in the room. It's time for me to toast you. Once again, I'm lifting it up to you. I'm lifting it up to you. I'm lifting it up to you. I know y'all stop being shy. Get your head up. Smile. Let me see that beautiful smile. There we go. Ashe. Last but not least, we started with the creator, and guess what, family? We're going to end with the creator. We got our Phoenix egg right here. Got our Phoenix egg. We got our libation glass. We bring them together. Ashe. 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 Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Lifting it up. Go ahead. Woo. Man, all right. We about to get up out of here. But before we hit it, go and check that out. What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray. Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame Journey. See some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. And we'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame Journey, and let's build together. We are out, family. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Y'all go and have a great time.